Itim na mukha ko. Kamusta po? Sa mabuting kalagayan tayo ngayon. Dito ako sa work ngayon. Work. Work is life. Kamusta, kaibigan? Mga kapanalig, mga kasangkayan. Kaibigan. Kamusta mga sangkay?
For Denver, offensively having some issues up there, see on a run, and Peyton Watson, but it is so difficult to do. You got some guy in front of him, you still have the length to get there with the block shot. Here's Russell Westbrook again. You know he's going to be relentless. Finds the open pocket after the defense. The defense by Jalen Williams, but couldn't rip it away from Gordon. Gordon will rise and miss the three. Watson keeps it alive as Gordon has it now for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander, 24 points. His team down 9. 8.5 to go. Tucker's underneath. Wallace spinning, mixing, and Curry's got it. He's in the scorer's table. He'll check in at the next step ball. Westbrook. No good, too strong, and Griffin Watson on the offensive board. Strawther driving, gets down the lane. And the foul on the Strawther drive is go to the line for 2. Basketball right now.
Shut up. All about. Thank you so much. You upload of free. 4 million viewers. We love shut up.
Foul on Gordon, that's the 13th foul. Strawther had 21 points in the game during the regular season. Gets the free throw, give it 9 points tonight. We got another game 6 tomorrow night on ESPN. The Celtics and the Knicks. New York up 3 games to 2. Coverage begins at 10 p.m. countdown 7 Eastern. The Pacers await the winner. Can Boston do it again without Jason Tatum this time? Well, they just bought Jokic 4 minutes of rest. I actually thought he was going to go to him at 9.5 minutes left in the fourth. But because Denver was able to get some points on the board, they got him an additional minute and a half of rest. This game was high at 80. Jokic scored 6 and 10 points. The Thunder at 6. Jokic called for a foul. As Gilgeous Alexander helped it in. Denver to the fourth back there. Thank you, Rogers lost his balance, but there was definitely contact. Shot clock down the foul. Holmgren, out in Gordon. Holmgren. Denver ball. But a suspension, the ball's in the air for 4. It's a 24-foot shot, but it travels a mile and a half. Wants a nice pass, but a bullet pass. He's making the turnaround, and only with a rebound. The Thunder number 32 is 28% from 3. Over 3 here in the quarter. There's 2 big threes in the half. Gilgeous Alexander from mid-range. He's at 26. When he gets a shot to himself, that's what he's going to do. But hard baseline, he bumps you with the off-shoulder. He gets that feedback jump. But Jordan Hall for a foul. Just his second personal, but that's the 4th team foul on the Thunder. Well, you know, Gilgeous Alexander will not go quietly. Eyes lit up, but he's got a shot to himself. Just let it go, and the Thunder got some work to do.
Karen Angeli, hello, walang shout out. Thank you so much, 8 million viewers. Thank you for coming. Sweet meats, walang shout out, hello. Itim ko na mukha ko. Thank you so much, sweetie meats. Sweetie meats. Sweetie meats. Sweetie meats. Mixed blood, thank you so much. Sweetie mixed blood. Sweetie meats. Sweetie meats. Walang shout out. Hi, sweetie meats.
And to watch the way he backpedals into this three, gets his weight going forward, and steps into a groove. David Allen told us, after the first 6 minutes, how much he can play. Jamal Murray played 35 minutes. That was him a moment ago on the bench, but back on the floor with a team-high 25 points. Jokic rested the first 4 minutes and 7 seconds. He's come back for the team. And Jokic from deep gets it for a 12-point lead. What time to hit his first three? Only 3 attempts on the night. Not a lot of space there, but felt comfortable going up and over the top. Largest lead of the game. The Thunder have just 27 points in this half. They can pick a shot from deep. Dort misses. Jokic on the ground. Sunday. Jokic up and down. The fourth quarter is killed in this series, but not tonight. Their lead is now 14. Nuggets go right now. They score. Understanding. This game is having fourth to you. Oklahoma City 2 for 17 from 3 this half after that air ball. It tricks you sometimes. When he shoots these threes, but it's just so relaxed and comfortable. But once that second defender clears out, hard shot can't get there in time. Again, look at the hands, hold on to the defender, catches it with one hand, and then that soft one-footed jumper. Brown, Buckline, Jalen Williams, rips it away, and look at dunk. Williams just 3 for 15. It's just not the Thunder's night. Contact on that drive. Last touch by the Thunder. Jalen Williams is 1 for his last 13. Yes, 9 assists, but only 6 points. Jonas Alexander doing it for 26, but not much help elsewhere. Hurry around the screen, behind the back, throws it into the backcourt. 1-4 here. That time by Disrupt. Jokic just, well, he was leaning one direction when that ball was thrown through his right hand. He was already stepping in toward the three-point line. That left shoulder couldn't recover in time. Timeout on the floor. Denver 5-17 away from forcing the Game 7 on Sunday.
Sweet minutes, I'm watching a video with ads. Unsubscribe. Plus one banana. Like number 24. Grocery time. Sweet minutes, sweet minutes. Hypermarket. Ano, sino ito? Dali tayo. What's in kasi ako, ano? NBE. Yan. Yan.
And David Lloyd with Sports Center. Bert will react to tonight's Game 6. We'll talk about the Game 6 tomorrow on ESPN Celtics Knicks. Concern for the Capitals? New Bears head coach Ben Johnson reacting to an interesting report about Caleb Williams plus PGA Championship highlights and more coming up. Look at the fourth quarter tonight. Different story so far for Denver. It's helped that Oklahoma City's missed 12 consecutive three-point attempts. Big match team led with Davy George. 5:17 remaining. Denver reports in Game 7 on Sunday, so a couple of days off, and it's Sunday afternoon on ABC, 3:30 Eastern. Gilgis Alexander out to Holmgren. They need it. They don't get it. Responded by Strawler and fouled by Caruso. Will send Strawler to the line as the Thunder over the limit. That's 3 by Holmgren was by design. They got to that out of the timeout. They knew that there was going to be space on the perimeter off of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's penetration. Caruso foul right there. Denver doing a nice job of having everybody in the paint. Sometimes you can't secure it. You just tip it and hope that team they can't secure it. Denver having
Shout out.
See what I can get off the bench for Julian Strawler. Knocks down another free throw. The lead is 15, the largest in the game. A 1 seed has already been eliminated. After a 60-plus win season, knocked out a couple of nights ago by Indiana, one seed in the West. Oklahoma City trying to close it out tonight. But they have to come down to that final game on Sunday on their home floor. If they can't mount a comeback, three-pointer Caruso finally. The Thunder get one to go after missing 13 straight. And stylistically, this game has been over again.
Daw nila, may ginsibin pa na. Pagpende, wala na. Ang ginsibin na natin naman sa board nila. Tatlo, dalawa. Sweet ko kita na ring dia. Sweet ko na daw kinuha ng area nila. Kaya sa mga lawin nila hindi ko na.
For fun night. With the latest news, eight fastest men. It's not the best thing in the world. It's fun to miss news. The MMA scene in Australia has really exploded and on-the-ground coverage. I mean, on right now, just listening to these people. UFC Fight Camp. Tuesdays on ESPN and ESPN2. Big part of Nikola Jokic's game. Playmaking. Then he got it better. So look away. There's the ground now. Put it up position now. The second defender from Millie all along. He wanted to go to the hot hand. Julian Strother. Strother has 15 points. All this increase outscored Shea Alexander. 15 to 12 this half. Corner Gray short. Rebound Brown. Denver ball up 16. 3.5 to go. Jokic driving out to Brown. Shot clock down to 7. Strother with 3. Strother enters, leads and fires. Missed that one. And Isaiah Joe, who's barely played tonight and in the series, out there because they need somebody to make a 3. Jokic Alexander hits that one. 14-point game. David Allen doesn't like this, so he calls a timeout. 3:11 on the clock.
United Football League returns to ESPN.
Exactly what you want. More what you want.
The atmosphere.
There's a buzz right now. Let's go.
Out.
The UFL knows what gets the people going.
United Football League. Season long has come in.
Ano nga be? Tama lang ang hindi. Hindi nga. Wala.
response, especially in this quarter. We framed this husband who has lost him a couple of games in this series. On the course of Game 7, which will be Sunday afternoon on ABC, back at Paycom Center in OKC. Memphis made 12 threes. You said, back to the top of the telecast, it can't just be Jokic. The uncertainty about Murray's health, it has to be other guys. I don't know if anybody thought it'd be Julian Strawther. I'll tell you who did, Julian Strawther, because I think he believes that every time he takes the floor, that he's a very confident shooter. The opportunity for there, he jumped on. Also, Porter playing a little better. Good defense. Caruso the steal. Here's Joe, and he gets the dunk in transition. A couple of misses. Empty possessions in transition, but that one goes. And the one thing you just can't do right now for Denver, turn it over.
Hello, my friend.
You cannot turn the basketball over. That's something up on that backboard. Father lost his footing. Shot clock at 6. Jokic spins, turns it over again. Numbers for the Thunder. SGA to the cup. It's a 10-point game. This is what Oklahoma City can do to you. They can get up in you when you're handling the basketball. Quickness all over the floor. They anticipate when you come out of a spin as well as anything that was good for all 7 guys. Jokic fumbles it away, gathers again, gets in the lane, underneath the rim. And foul is called on Oklahoma City on Caruso, and they're over the limit. Sure, let me turn it that time. Just going to barrel this way down the lane. Gets to you, see his arm hit on the pass, and I tell you what, after that whistle, the call the Jokic walked away, and everything he could to get it pretty good.
Hirap Gerald.
Like 39 minutes.
Ay ko so much, Gusti. Hindi ka nag-live ba?
He's got 24 points, 14
Ano ko
rebounds.
nakagawin sa live mo, Gusti?
Chips back in. Schroeder in the bench. Disappear. Often, OKC does it differently. They can turn up the pressure to such an extent when you're ball handler. They can force multiple turnovers in a short period of time. And that's how they get back in the open floor. Jokic gets it both. So he's got 25. Jamal Murray with 25. Murray's played 40 minutes. Aldridge driving on right. Jokic got the basket and a foul. No chance for the Thunder to make it a 9-point game with 1:53 on the clock. Nice job by Aldridge that time. He attacked Jokic looking out. While going opposite the direction of Jokic was looking at him. Finally, Jokic had a tough time shifting his weight and having the ball. Fourth foul on Jokic. Aldridge trying to take the three-point play. We've seen some crazy stuff in the postseason with comebacks.
Napunta pala ako sa kagabi. Screencast mo. Yung number puzzle, di ba? Nagpunta pala ako kagabi, wala ka. Screencast mo kagabi, kapon, di ba? Mamaya 3 PM din. Nagpunta pala ako sa kagabi. Nag-screencast na. Doon lang kagabi sa'yo. Puzzle ka, gano'n puzzle, di ba? Puzzle screencast. Doon ako may kagabi ko lang. Likutan ko lang.
He misses again. He's 3 for 16. Defensive rebound, Murray. Just 6 points for Jalen Williams. That would have made it a 6-point game. Westbrook attacking. Gets the layup. A 5-point swing. Jonas Alexander gets the layup, but they can't keep trading twos with just outside a minute to go. Jokic fouled in midcourt. And he'll shoot 2 more. And Russell Westbrook makes a great decision here. One way to beat extended pressure is pick a direction and just go. OKC is so extended, trying to pressure over the floor that they can inside help. You can use the dribble into the rim. Mark Dignault is challenging The ruling on the floor of a foul on Caruso, which is his fifth.
Vietnam, ano yung pangalan nila? Ano pa pangalan nila?
Back in a moment.
Oo, nagpunta ako sa live mo ngayon. Kaso lang, wala ka yata.
Season acquisitions have paid huge dividends in the Subway Series.
There's a new king of queens after one set of talent starts now.
Wala ka nga, kasi parang yung nag-message doon, wala ka na.
Version of Baby Ruth.
6 million viewers, wala ka na. Ilong ka naman yun.
On the ESPN2. HUSD Fight Night on ESPN2. To get back on track, you'll bet the last. Not the power of Michael Morales. UFC Fight Night, Sunday on ESPN2. Unsuccessful challenge by Mark Dignaw. Foul on Alex Caruso, and so Nikola Jokic at the line. For two more free throws. Denver is 1 minute and 10 seconds away from forcing a Game 7. It would be the third straight series for the Denver Nuggets that has gone 7. They beat the Clippers in Game 7 here at home in the first round. And at home last year in the conference semifinals, they blew a 20-point lead and lost to Minnesota in Game 7. This one will be on the road in Oklahoma City Sunday afternoon on ABC. First player ever to
Kung bakit signal ko, ano eh.
an assist in a single season. The start regular season, but he might not win the MVP because this guy should have killed this Alexander, the front runner. Jalen Williams, skip to Caruso. Caruso for three. He's gone. 115, 1-7. And Westbrook will call a timeout. That will leave Denver with one. Oklahoma City has one as well.
Really good defensive protection on Denver. They're all over the floor. Multiple closeouts.
8 million viewers, wala ka
No
na.
choice here, but Caruso let this fly. He's not nearly as good from the three off the dribble, but he knocks that one down with good contested by Jamal Murray.
Denver has had a lot of trouble just getting into its offensive set. Also having trouble inbounding the ball at multiple times here. Anything you can do strategically to change that to help out your inbound?
Well, one thing, you know, I like to have Jokic around the ball a lot in this situation because they try side, he can get it anywhere in the court. But I also I would like to design something where he is the first recipient of the inbound. Because where the ball really sticks is going to determine that possession. There's going to be an initial trap. I don't think OKC fouls immediately. I would like Jokic to receive the inbound pass so he can then get it to point B. Get the ball up the floor and away from this level.
Is there enough time if you're the Thunder to play this out, or do you have to foul after the 34-second pass at this point?
I think you get one trap and they're so good at the way they play passing lanes with all of their speed. So whenever you pass on that first pass, then you take a foul, all of that will take no more than about 5 seconds.
You can throw it into the backcourt here. Because of the timeout, they're inbounding the ball in the front court, and it is Jokic that's the recipient of the pass, and he gets fouled. They'll go back to the line. Jalen Williams called for the foul.
Yeah, and he had a look for his face. I don't think they were necessarily trying to foul. They were trying to do exactly what they did. This is a really tough spot for Jokic to end up with the ball in a trap. But he's so big, and he can get it to the weak side if it has to. That's why I like the ball coming into him. Same free throws or Allen gets fouled. He is to the other side of the court.
Shea coming back on the court. There was a critical juncture at the end of the first half. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander picked up his fourth foul. At that point, Denver was already making a move. They were down 12. But when he went to the bench, the Thunder didn't score, and Denver ended up tying the game before Dort 3 at the buzzer. This game was tied then at 80 apiece.
So Drew and Estrada went off. Jokic makes it go back to a 10-point game. Thunder has to 50 seconds left.
Nagiliran ng plan.
Joe gets an airspace. Three is on the mark. Rebound Brown.
Time na.
40 seconds away from a game 7. And the crowd here in Denver, a standing ovation for the 2023 NBA champs. They like their team's chances in a one-game scenario. Who should be more nervous going into that game? A team that's been there like Denver, a 68-win team like Oklahoma City that hasn't been there.
Well, they play all year to earn that game with their home court. They did that at home court.
Oy,
There's a record. They only lost 6 games in the regular season. They've won. They got knocked out the second round a year ago. They'll be facing that level of pressure at home. And you've got some guys that haven't shot the ball well, particularly tonight. And it gets series. They're going to be asked now to make big shots in front of the home crowd. There's going to be a lot of tension if you see guys drinking up Oklahoma City trying.
119-107. Oklahoma City is empty the bench. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, by the way, is playing in Game 7. That was in the bubble back in 2020.
Pag may na-9-7 na yung mukhang kuhaan, pagsirado na, ending.
Impressive fourth quarter. Jamal Murray playing for English. Goes for 42 minutes, scores 25 points.
9-7.
Nikola Jokic, 29 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. Really was impressive. Quiet first half. Denver's not a
9-0 wala. Decrease na
second-year product and Gonzaga, who played sparingly during the regular season, also dealt with some injuries, but was a star here tonight.
Wala na, kaya patay na, no? 9-7 na yun.
Game 7 in the West. Sunday afternoon at NBC in Oklahoma City. One game to decide who will join Minnesota in the conference finals between the Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thanks, Daniels. Jamal, what's it like playing under the weather in an elimination game and providing much needed 25 points for your team?
Comes to everyone. We brought the right energy needed, and they're a good team. It's not weird, but we gave ourselves life to go to OKC coming in.
When you woke up this morning, was there any chance you didn't play in this game?
Absolutely not.
You and Jokic performances from Christian Brown, Julian Stronger off the bench. How impactful were the role players tonight?
Amazing. Like I said, they brought the right energy. Not just making shots, but they're insane. Their focus, their awareness on what's going on around them. And we need everybody to solve. We're ready more. Tonight is another step in the right direction, but we're ready to continue today.
That's nothing exciting.
In Oklahoma City. From Denver Sports is up next. Highlights of this game. A look at the Game 6 tomorrow night on ESPN with the Knicks and Celtics. And Game 7 between the Thunder and Denver and OKC on Sunday.
The whole thing is stated in the polling you on SportsCenter. The polling Jokic is an enjoyer.
Manji, hindi ka lang shout out.
I'll download that phone. Okay. Whatever it's over, that's not yet. What's going on?
Shout out, Manji, mix vlog.
7 seconds before we have Nikola Jokic. Congratulations on this one, Nikola. The fourth quarter was huge.
Thank you so much. Ako hindi pa naka-renew sa'yo dahil nga ako ay kinapos. Walang laman Gcash ko. Saka na lang pala rin. Kasi wala talaga ito eh.
So it was an interesting game, and I'm just glad to see it.
Not only this series, but the entire playoff run. It's been fun seeing who on the team has stepped up in the big moments. We had Jamal Murray tonight playing for
One of the teams, all of a sudden we saw this big deep on that home court.
And
Oo.
Jokic is going to be
Tila
Jokic.
yung signal.
But again, it was the physicality. A brawl put it off. Let me say this.
Ikot mo din.
Uh, we can't bring it up any better. Game 7, MVP candidate versus MVP candidate. Okay, so will be rocking. I expect a brawl put it off.
Okay, so that being said, on Sunday, what chance do you Denver of pulling off the upset on the road, beating the top team in their place in Greece?
What did we about? I give them about 40%. Just yeah, 40% chance just because they have Joe and he's capable of more for a team triple double. I believe Oklahoma City wins this series in 7 games. I think all the young guys they're going to feed off the energy of that crowd, that arena. I played in that arena. I know how electrifying it can be. And I just think that Oklahoma City has a strength of defensively. Again, we go back to the point that I made the term you hear all the time. Role players play better at home. So I expect Case of Wallace, Luke Doris. I expect those guys to elevate their game, bring a certain type of tenacity and energy. It's going to be hyped up in there. To be honest with you, OKC is probably going to punch first. I, I believe it's going to be a 10-point win for Oklahoma City. So it's going to be
Said 40% chance for another goal, 60% chance for Thunder on Sunday. And meteorology too, right? Got the weather down today. Hey, Kirk, just when you talk about Game 7, we have seen teams at home that have had a huge advantage in Game 7. This Thunder team, the youngest team in the NBA, the first team how does that factor into
right? But also, you're dealing with a team that don't know them, right? And that's the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? It's just going to be another game for them. They're going to, one thing we know about this team, especially at home, they're going to get scrapped, right? They're going to hang their hats on the defensive side of things. We expect this young ball club to come in with a certain level of physicality. They have a championship leader in the locker room, Alex Caruso, who's going to make sure he delivers the right message for us in the locker room tonight to be prepared. Here's the thing. Game 7, if you give a damn, is stressful as hell. They don't play again till Sunday. So I expect guys to lose sleep. I expect guys to be stressed the hell out because that's part of the playoffs, especially when you're trying to go and actually go get it done or actually winning the championship or even advancing to the next round to get to the conference finals. It's supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be hard. But I think this OKC team is going to rise to the occasion solely because they're going to feed off the energy of that crowd in Oklahoma City.
And I want to go back to Jamal Murray for a second. You can talk about that. Guy wakes up this morning feeling terrible. He's sick. He plays really well. Have you ever been in a situation like that? How does that factor into how somebody performs, especially with an important game and a elimination game like that?
Here's the thing though, right? Check this out. I have been in that situation. I wasn't sick, but I was playing through a growing test. And I played through it the entire postseason. And it was just hell. But listen, a lot of guys, when you talk to a lot of former players that have influence, a lot of guys wish they could have played on the team in their career that had a real legit chance of winning the NBA championship or being a title contender. When you have a roster, you have the opportunity to actually go and compete for a title, you won't know the limits. You're willing to do it all. So again, I understand Jamal Murray was, feeling under the weather, but kudos to him because he came in and said, No matter what happens on Sunday, I'm not sure a lot of NBA people saw this weekend because everything changed late in the season. Got rid of Michael Malone, got rid of Adam Silver, gave them coach periods. A game 7 against the top seed, the Oklahoma City Thunder. You have to be impressed with what Denver has done so far. And just looking at the playoffs on the whole, I mean, we've seen the Cavs get knocked out. The
best postseason that I've seen in the last 5 or 6 years. And I'm just being real. Right now, what we're witnessing is all the young guys taking the keys from the old people. That's what we're witnessing right now. When you look at Indiana, you have Halliburton. When you look at the Knicks, you got, Jalen Brunson. Obviously, Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum with the Celtics. Jason Tatum is out. Anthony Edwards is on the mission. He's not comfortable. You got SBA and Lee Johnson. And Jefferson Murray, I mean, they're still in their prime, just knocking at the door or right in the middle of their prime. So what we're watching is high-level competition, and we're watching guys that actually want and all of these teams are playing agenda-free basketball. It's a beautiful game.
Absolutely. And right there, Adelman, there in Denver, Ultra.
I think Julian will get credit for scoring 15 points. I thought he helped Walker defensively too. That was a big deal. You want to keep an offensive player out there, but they have to be able to handle the ball. Back down, obviously, they able to stay out there because of that. 15 points in 19 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's funny thinking about Game 5 and Game 4. Game 4, their role players make threes. Game 5, makes threes. Tonight, we had a guy step up, make some shots, and then our main people were still complimentary. And obviously, in the fourth quarter, to win that quarter after what's happened the last 2 games, says a lot of our guys, and the fact that they can bounce back. Keep saying that. So, I don't know, just keep fighting away.
Coach, another game where you have an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and as time is not freaking about getting time to rest Jamal, and you just rest you kept those last game. Can you just take us through the thought process and why you sort of changed things up and how that worked for you?
Well, it's going to be one or the other. Like I said, the last game, I kind of kicked myself around taking one out. And the call seemed, body language-wise, like he wanted to sit for a second. The beautiful thing was that 4 timeouts game. I know it didn't work out last game, but it does let you control your substitutions. And those guys held water down to start that quarter. So this was an incredible team win. Small thing, I know Michael's been struggling. Mike made 2 early threes, kind of loosened up the floor a little bit, and allows you to play in space much easier than Jamal and Cola. And then obviously Julian you want to play offensively. And outside of the end, I thought it took care of it.
Thunder unable to make the win. You get to go home now.
On 3 again, the first quarter was positive. We actually took control of the game in the second, which was positive. Make more plays, so credit them and win that game. The close to the first half, really at all to what happened in the second half. Say it again. Did you feel the close in the first half was to really that transpire? We didn't close the first half great, but from halftime you get 24 minutes to go fast regardless of what just happened. So we had that opportunity to they played us in the second half.
I believe Sherry, Holstein, and Jerry all got their very foul. What did you feel changed when it happened? Do you feel that should have a larger impact on the business for that?
It obviously impacted substitutions. Trying to manage that a little bit, which isn't highly ordinary. that ended, without following out, so they were managing it in the game. I was a little bit conscious of it, obviously at the end of the first to get shitty out with 4. But otherwise, again, we had some opportunity that would be in the second half for our players.
All right, let's see how it broke down. Game 6, at altitude, Thunder and Nuggets. OKC trying to close this game down. Jokic and Murray not going to let that happen. Murray, questionable before this. Playing, but it was all right. And game, a really nice game. 25 points, 30 shots, Jamal Murray. And in the first, the Nuggets at 10. Turnover, like you said, let's catch you at the other end. Casey Wallace beats everyone down 4. And then Russell Westbrook, another turnover. Again, we push. This time it's Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams with the push. And then they keep us out in quarter 2. SGA, the 3, Thunder up by 8. And then, this play here, SGA gets stripped by Jokic with frustration foul. That's 4 on Gilchrist Alexander. First time with 4 fouls in the first half of his postseason career. And then the Nuggets finish the half on a roll. Murray lays it in. Next up, possession, Christian Brown. He was huge. He had 23. Thunder 3.8 at halftime, third quarter. SGA tries it. No. They're hungry. No. Jokic with a block. And now it's different running. And Murray at the other end. Nothing 5-5. Then, kind of a culture up there. Julian Strong. Well, that's like 17 points. So came in with 15 points on the night. All in the second half. Look at that. Just catch, turn, and put it on in. Nuggets up 8 heading into the fourth. In that fourth quarter. Jokic. First three he took all night, and he knocks it down. Nuggets up by 12. It's winning time. Jokic. Raised it home. 29 points, 14 rebounds for the big fella. Also had 8 assists, and this is a pretty guy right here. Not looking, swings it down the side. Jokic and Murray, each with 1.5 winning time in the postseason. And Denver celebrates a Game 6 victory, 119-107 the final. We get more basketball out of this series Sunday back in Oklahoma. All right, take a look at the first 2 seasons postseason. I've played the games the last 15 years. Yeah, the Nuggets are working to survive and advance in this postseason. Corporate series out of the brutal 7-game set, and here they are back in 7 games against the Thunder. What's going to happen? All right, so we got our man, Mr. Kirby, back with us. Kirk, give me a key for each team.
Right? And I'm looking at Jalen Williams and talking about Jay Dubs. With 30-plus points. But like if you look at tonight, I believe it was Jalen Williams shot 3 for 16 from the field. That can happen. Right? You need Joe Robin to be able to step up. And that's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at Game 7 for Oklahoma City. For the Nuggets is can your role players produce on the road? Christian Brown had an excellent night tonight. Was huge. You had the young fella Strada coming in off the bench. He was huge. We know role players play better at home, but can they carry over and can they compete and play at that level on the road? And also, I said this before the game started. I still believe that even going into Game 7, the X factor in this series is Aaron Gordon. 2 of the games that the Denver Nuggets has won, he scored over 20 points and they won. And I just think, when he's on, the Nuggets are hard to beat with him as a combination of Jokic. So I'm keeping an eye on Aaron Gordon. Also keeping an eye on James Williams. Anything at all. Kirk is watching 10 minutes. That's who his favorite is now.
Don't ask me that right now. Something I want to more reactions to things we just saw in today. You didn't hear anything on Eric Morgan, we'll let you know. And the Caps, they have the OD. Teams are so stuck right now. They're going to make that big. I'll have on both sides.
Off-season acquisitions. The superstar flash we've been waiting for. Your nerves might be shot. Your hopes exposed like an open net. And you might be desperate to break through. You might be cursing the drought. And you might be feeling tired of going out. And you might be dreaming of making history again. Whatever it is, you're in it. And you're feeling a playoffs.
In Doha, in Qatar, and that India has agreed to reduce tariffs on American imports. But soon after that, the Indian Foreign Minister, while speaking to local news agencies here, said that no decision had been made. He said that we were working towards a deal which was mutually beneficial to both sides, but at the moment, any judgment would be premature. So very significant statements coming in from none other than the Indian Foreign Minister. Now, the US President, of course, was making that statement in the context of Apple, and he recalled a meeting that he had reportedly had with Apple's Tim Cook, in which he again
Towards the inspection area. The woman began her journey in Angola and has some unidentifiable items in her suitcase.
¿Y esto qué es solo para usted? ¿Todo? Para la tienda. Esto es solo para la tienda. Pero que esto no lo puede traer así, si es para un comercio. Muy bien, llevas la crema de cadena. Vale, lo voy a avisar a Lisa ella tiene que pagar la instalación porque no ha venido a pasar la aduana cada vez que está ahí. Y además, de todas maneras, no debería venir. Debería venir por el método normal de carga del material de un comercio.
But over at the tax agency office, the agent discovers something else.
Justo detrás de la y se ha dado la vuelta para que esté en algo que declarar. Estoy llevando las maletas al final de los seguramente. Lo que he intentado hacer es evitar los impuestos de importar a mercancías. Vamos a mirar la etiqueta, porque funciona el nombre de ella, como si no hubiera enterado. Es mujer.
The port of Barcelona is a major international hub. It's the busiest port for cruise ships in the Mediterranean and has regular ferry routes to a number of other European countries. It's also the main port of entry into the EU from North Africa. Every day, hundreds of vehicles roll off ships arriving from Tangier on the Moroccan coast, loaded with people and goods. And it's the job of this crew to ensure everything is in order. The driver of this van and trailer claims that he's only travelling with a few personal items, something that raises the suspicion of physical harm. The officer suspects that he may be concealing contraband.
A descargar, jefe, y esto también, tienes que descargarlo, ¿eh? Lo pones aquí al lado y luego descargarlo, lo veamos todo, ¿vale? Aquí, Eva.
At Madrid Airport, a flight from Istanbul has just arrived. And one of its passengers is particularly overloaded. He said it's customs for further inspection. The young man shows something to the officer. It turns out he's married today.
There is only gift for your wedding. The towel, shirt, yeah,
regalos para una boda. Chocolates. With that many items, the guest list must be huge.
Vente a esa conozco para pasar por el Estambul, por el escáner, son como regalos, toallas, chocolates, estamos también declarado. Yo supongo que traerán todos los regalos de allí porque les saldrá bastante más económico, o la gente mira ahora de a lo mejor por origen turco, o hacer algún regalo exótico. Do you have invoice? Invoice. Invoice?
At the port of entry in Algeciras, a lorry has been detained for further inspection. Using this gigantic scanner, the surveillance team can penetrate the container's steel exterior to see what's inside, without having to open it. And the results are not what they expect. The container has travelled from Brazil and is on its way to the Netherlands. The lorry's point of departure and destination raise alarm bells. Traffickers often attempt to smuggle cocaine into Europe through the Dutch port of Rotterdam, with over 40 tons of the drug seized there every year. It turns out to be a dead end. But there's another container from Latin America that's also grabbed their attention. These two containers are on their way to India. They've been shipped by the same company from Panama, and supposedly they contain glass. The husband of a woman stopped at customs
with some suitcases full of wit, has voluntarily declared the bags that he has.
La maleta sí está a nombre de Isabel, así que la puede dejar. Vamos a ver. No, por ahí que pone se ve.
However, there's something else troubling the officer.
Es sintético, ¿verdad? También le hemos pedido a Lisa, que es un papel que va a poner, y en vez de sintético, pues ya está preparando si fuese pelo real, porque esto ya sería tráfico y no estaríamos hablando de pues hemos contado que ahí suben la mesa de la semana 319 y aún seguimos sin saber si es pelo sintético o pelo natural.
There's a very simple way of finding out.
Vamos a ver todos los paqueteros y lo asomamos y sobre
But the shop owner disagrees. A different batch goes on as a plane.
responde como
The couple are impatient to leave.
Para los valores de aduana, pueden pagar por tres. Lo único que lo que nos ha parecido que es pelo natural tiene que ir a sanidad a que pase las medidas. Claro que como nosotros no sabemos valorarlo, lo tienen que valorar ellos ahí.
But the couple's customs troubles aren't over just yet.
Vamos a inspeccionar sus maletas.
So that whole thing about me staying away from Deborah, John starts tonight. The opposite was happening. But if I have to dance, let's go.
No, I just thought maybe you put a child's wig on backwards.
Taiwan is the global hub of semiconductor manufacturing. Powering AI solutions and delivering breakthroughs in precision medicine.
Medical data definitely will have a huge impact on everyday life.
Adding the future of AI through international collaboration.
Best manufacturing in the world happens in Taiwan.
Taiwan Review AI Technology Island. Covers 22nd May, 7:10 p.m. on the Discovery Channel.
Everyone has their demons, especially those most in the spotlight. You have violence, fraud, suicide, homicide by
Kids, the majority of people don't know the true story.
If there were ever first, it's this one.
Can I just have a moment? Are you okay, Kelly? Yeah.
I need people to hear this. Hollywood Demons. Tonight on Discovery Channel. In Barcelona, officers begin searching a van that has just arrived in Tangier. It's clear that the van contains much more than just personal belongings. And he appears to have paperwork confirming that.
Llevaba un folio hecho por él a mano con unos números, pero no explicaba la cantidad de los pesos del dinero.
So these papers don't provide the necessary proof of purchase.
Esto no es una factura. Esto es 730, bien, ¿esto qué es? ¿Esto qué es? Factura de esto, de chocolate. Factura, necesitamos una factura, esto no es una factura. Son números, son números. ¿Vale? El total, todo lo que hay aquí, ¿cuánto vale? En euros. Esto es clarísimamente una cifra comercial. Chocolatinas, pañales.
Sí, bueno,
When the man said he had nothing to declare,
clearly wasn't telling the truth.
Obviamente tiene que haber un dúo de
De la calle al
The driver needs to present customs with a receipt showing the total value of his merchandise. The tax agency will then calculate how much he needs to pay in duties. But despite a thorough search of the van, they can't find any sign of that receipt.
Gagamitin mo ang kapangyarihan mo para buhayin. Magagamit ang kapangyarihan ko para iligtas.
under the lovers. I know this way for me. Welcome guys. Bigyan lang shout out. Ayan. Sarap matulog.
Nag-graduate ko dyan, wala ka nakasok. Then, guys, buka din ang mga gamit niya. Mga gamit yun. Dami niyo mong bagsay.
Wala, pwede marinig. Size mo na ako.
Ah? Yes, ah? Nakapusulit.
Aligo siguro. Aligo.
Dari tay. Oh, naamot eh. Kundi ako. Lena! Ay! Galing kay... Galing ako sa kami. Kasanod ko ginamos ganyan guys. Ginamos. Pare sa gulay.
And then you gotta expand the products. And so you got
Tapos, tanong sa, tas ka nang sa kuhan. Pero mag-iin yung kuhan. Wala, umiyak na akong pag-abot later. Nakit na. Sabi ko, tutuloy na lang kung park ko dito sa kapatid. Talaga ko yung park ko. Pinag-abot na rin sa later. Normal. Ay, kabuang-buang. Pati mga instructor. Alam mo na yung dito. Pero mo yung pag-abot na ko ba yung insert dito? Wala ba kung kumapakutan sa ako? Halos wala pa kung nag-drive doon.
Ginamos, Ping! Ano dito eh?
Thank you.
And
Ano ba yung sumong sa plastic? Ang niya.
Let's cut the bullshit here. 2.5 million all in for the entire book. Then I'll definitely for you 1.6 million. And if you don't take that, turn around and talk about it.
Okay. All right. I have another video. Can you take that too?
Ultimately,
Sir Manny Villar, may ulang salat. Miss Yani, Miss Catherine. Thank you so much. Team Solid support. Thank you so much. Shout out. Sir Manny Villar, may Yani.
Watch out, Jace. Watch out.
Shout out to the viewers. Bakal sumisip.
Salamat kay Ma.
Sarap, busi. Asa? Wala? Bukan di pangaon ba? Bukan di kaon ba? Wala na ba? Milit ako.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Mag-end ako. Ay lang.
Mag-end na, maraming salamat guys. Natulog yan, natulog mo mapupunta ng live. Baka hindi, blessing ko. I love you.